welcome back to The Dish. If you're just joining us, we have Miss Ivy Ingram. She is the author of Bullying Built Me. We kick things off with awareness with Anna, bringing awareness to bullying and that it happens in the workplace. And joining you now is Mr. Leroy Gibson. You guys are founders together of 9 Owl Educational Solutions. First of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we had Ivy give us a little bit of her background. Why don't you give you yours?
Sure. Also, sounds good. Matter of fact, I've been in education for about almost 15 years now. I am a teacher. I'm also a director of student life at a college. And I'm also a co-founder with Ms. Ingram here.
And so what do you do with the Educational Solutions?
Sure. Well, with Educational Solution, what we try to do, since we both have an educational background, we've seen where there have been students, as well as adults, that get lost in the trenches. So, for example, they needed more of a special touch. Some are at risk, or some just don't know their way, and some are just in transition. So what we try to do is we actually try to mentor them, team building, leadership training, things like that that can pretty much try to help them become more of a holistic person.
Right. That's incredible. We need more adults helping younger students, the next generation, building their confidence and giving them direction. And speaking of, we're talking about bullying in the workplace, and that could be difficult because even a lot of students, a lot of kids face that on a day-to-day basis. We got your perspective, but it also happens to men.
Yes,
Believe
it
it or
does.
not, guys.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I was telling Ms. Ingram that I wanted to create my own hashtag bullying built me also. You know, because the one thing about men, it's like a silent bullying, a silent death. As she stated earlier, a lot of policies and procedures are hold over our heads, and being some of us men are breadwinners of our homes, so it's like I got a check over your head, or if you don't do as I say, you're going to lose this check, and therefore it kind of silences us, and therefore, you know, health deteriorates, chest pains at night, sleepless nights, you know, because of what is thrown our way. So I'll definitely mention to her that it is so important to document, as well as to journal what happens, or some kind of therapy at least. So it does happen to men.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong with therapy.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Speaking to people, I know you talked about having your friends, but actually speaking to a professional about
it. I've done that as well.
Yes, because I think everybody needs help in that way sometimes, just to kind of come back to your senses. And we talked about us feeling, are we crazy? Are we the only ones that feel this way? But then speaking to a professional to kind of help you walk through those emotions, I think is
absolutely important. Absolutely. Don't hesitate to reach out for that extra help.
That's right. And so what can, from your perspective, from men dealing with maybe the authority, the power, control, what do you suggest? What advice would you give?
Well, for one, definitely, I would recommend journaling. You know, you have to. Just writing is always a therapeutic way of just getting it out. Yeah, it's an outlet for one. And the second thing is definitely seek professional help. It is so needed, and there's nothing wrong with that. And definitely having someone to talk to. So you know, it's all. And like Ms. Ingram said in her book, it's also good to have a good friend that you can go to. So a lot of times, you know, I'm thankful that the both of us, we would bounce things off each other, like, okay, I'm not crazy, right? This makes sense to you. So therefore, we had, you know, because the thing is, you don't want to go crazy. You know, that's the main thing. In the process.
You end up becoming, though, somebody different. I think that if you hold it in, you end up maybe acting out in your own way because you're dealing with the stress of that. And so I think, like you said, letting it out, finding somebody to speak to. Again, I want to talk about how people can get the book. If you might be experiencing bullying in the workplace, maybe this will give you a little sense of hope and ways to deal with it. Where can they get it?
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
It's available in the ebook version. Also, you can order the hard copy as well.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, you all don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have dish deals, so much more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.